Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5, the Scenes Podcast, with your hosts Nick and Chris. So today, we got. Anyone notice any differences in the quality?
I think there might be a little difference. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
filming on a potato anymore.
Now you can actually see what we look like now.
Yeah, it's our first face reveal, you could say.
So all right, so big games yesterday. Round of 16 in the Euros.
Concludes.
We had, and now we got the quarterfinals set. So now yesterday we had Ukraine and Sweden play.
Good game. Really
Phenomenal game.
Good game.
So
I don't really like the way it ended though. I was really hoping for pens. I'm not gonna lie.
I was expecting pens. The red card kind of killed it though. I feel like it was gonna end before then. After they got the red, the red in the 97th minute.
No, it was that changed the game completely. But it's sad. I was really hoping there wouldn't be a red. Like I don't know. I just wanted to see the game go to penalties. It would have been electric. Electric.
Yeah, pens are always a good time. But at the end of the day, the red card I feel like gave them the massive advantage.
Yeah, I mean playing with 10 minutes.
Yeah. So we're gonna go through the game. So first half, it was 1-0 at the half for Ukraine, and Zinchenko had a beautiful goal to start it off.
Great ball too. I mean, he hit the ball with power. When you hit it with that much power, the placement doesn't really matter as long as it's not right at the goalie. Goalie had no chance.
Yarmolenko started that play. He was in your team in the group stage, wasn't he?
He's a baller.
He is a baller. He is a baller. The Ukraine team is good. I like their attack. I like the way they play.
It's a fun team to watch.
Yeah, shout out to Paulie Monaco. He was telling me about how he liked Ukraine, and I didn't believe him at first. And then
all I'm gonna say is too, I picked Ukraine. I mean, I didn't get a lot of games right in this first round.
Paulie called Ukraine after maybe the first game of the group stage.
Yeah, because I mean they played great against Netherlands.
Yeah, he was like, dude, watch Ukraine. Like they're actually a solid team, and I was like, all right. And then you start paying attention to them, and now look at them. This is their first ever quarterfinals in the Euros.
Team, led by their leading goal scorer Shevchenko as the head coach.
By the way, I saw a stat today. Shevchenko in 2006, he played for Ukraine, so he led them to their first ever World Cup quarterfinal.
Really?
And then as a player, and then now as a coach, he led them to their first
Beast.
Euro quarterfinal. So
beast.
AC Milan legend.
AC Milan shitbag.
He won Ballon d'Or. Did you know that?
Yeah, I mean they just gave that out.
Yeah, my ass.
Come on, anyone can win that.
Shevchenko, don't disrespect him, bro. He was a legend.
Nah, I'm kidding. Complete baller. So it's a really fun game to watch, though. I mean,
back to the game.
It was Yarmolenko was a beast.
Yeah, no doubt. Zinchenko hit a fucking beautiful half volley to. The goalie had no chance. It was too powerful.
Yeah, no. I mean, when you hit a ball with that much power, it was close. He was pretty close to the goal, probably 8 yards out. I mean,
the technique was just sublime.
You just got to put it on target. Anywhere that's not the goalie, it's going in. I'm sorry, unless the goalie makes a ridiculous save. But it's a good team.
Yeah,
good team.
Player of the match, in my opinion, though, had to be Emil Forsberg. He was phenomenal. He looked like prime Eden Hazard out there. I'm not even gonna lie. He was really, really fucking good today. Yesterday.
I mean, it's tough because they didn't win. So I think player of the match goes to Zinchenko because he had the assist for the second goal
and the first goal definitely.
So he definitely got it for me, but. Forsberg played great. I mean, he was probably a combined foot away from having a hat trick. I mean,
literally,
he hit the crossbar. If that goal that hit the crossbar, the shot that hit the crossbar, would have been great. Goal.
Yeah, he glided through like 3 challenges, and then he cuts inside on his right, and smacks it far post.
I mean, he cut
the bend
twice
and the
too.
Dip he had on it.
He cut inside twice. It
was ridiculous.
Yeah, and then the goalie was playing it. Yeah, the goalie didn't move.
No, he didn't have a chance. It was phenomenal. It was an amazing strike.
I wish that would have went in. I mean, and we're talking probably 8 minutes before then. His post.
His first goal was a deflection goal, but he's got 4 goals. He would have had a hat. I thought he deserved a hat trick yesterday. With the attempts that he had, he hit the post, like you said.
Unlucky, man. Seriously unlucky.
He had the right idea on it. He just didn't get the bend on it that he was looking for. But it was at the end of the day, like Forsberg, bro. He's been the standout player for me, like most unexpected standout player at this tournament. I always knew he had the quality, but I did not expect him to produce the way he's producing right now.
Yeah, and he looks Swedish as fuck too. Like he looks like the deformed Swedish person.
The hair, everything.
What a guy. I mean, it's sad to see. I mean, there was a 10-minute span where Forsberg hit the post, Ukraine came on the field, they hit the post, and then And then Sweden hit Forsberg hit the crossbar again, like all in 10 minutes.
When I was listening, the commentator was talking about how Forsberg, as a kid, he actually had like 3 different options, like sports wise. Like he almost played hockey,
Oh my God, what a beast!
and I forget what the other sport was, but he like imagine like
What
what
other
an
sport?
athlete as a kid.
What other sports do they play in Sweden?
I don't know.
though?
Hockey, I feel like is the only other one. I feel like
Hockey's
they don't even play soccer until I watch them at the Euros. I
Yeah,
forget
I was
about it
gonna say.
completely.
I mean, you probably like they probably curl like the
Yeah.
sport curling.
I don't know. I
It's
have no
really
idea.
icy up there. Maybe ice skating. He could have been a figure skater.
Figure skater.
Could have been a figure.
He's
skater.
got the moves.
He's
got the moves.
quick on his feet. You know, he's very agile.
They did, but I remember them saying that
Possible figure skater.
he was like a multi-sport athlete, but
I mean,
That's
I feel like that's how it is for most professional athletes. So if you
yeah,
think
but
about
like at the highest level,
it, baller,
like he had a choice of what sport he
Baller.
wanted to play.
that's elite though.
Yeah,
That's
so
sick.
it's a kind of like the OBJ Odell. He
Yeah.
could have played soccer, but he chose football.
We could go with the classic Steve Nash.
Steve Nash too. A lot
Beast.
of people are like that.
No, yeah, I mean, well, you see
Yeah.
that in with most professional athletes.
Yeah, yeah. So in the second, and then so he hits the post twice, and then they go to overtime, and then the red card is I really want to talk about that because most people are looking at the image right of his cleat going into his
The image was
into the knee. It was
disgusting.
Yeah, it was bad. It looked really bad.
I hate seeing injuries.
It looked
like
really
that.
bad, but in my opinion, bro, it was a harsh red card. I understand it was a dangerous challenge,
Yeah.
and I understand why he gave it a red card, but if you look at the whole play, it was like so the ball was coming down to him.
He got every piece of the ball.
He got all the ball
Yeah.
and none of the man, and then on the follow through he
Yeah.
got the man.
I mean,
But what is the defender meant to do? It's a little unfair for him.
no, yeah, I mean, I think it deserved the foul. I mean, a yellow. I think a yellow would be a little harsh, but the red. It was.
I didn't really think it was a foul because he got all ball.
I mean, to be fair, I only watched it once. I saw it happen. I did not want to look at it again, but because I really don't like that shit. But it was tough. It was tough to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it. It's just like ooh.
It was but you can't just give out red cards just
No,
because
yeah.
players get injured.
I thought he broke his leg. Honestly.
It's unfortunate. No, I'm not gonna it was very, very unfortunate what happened.
No,
but
yeah.
he got all ball, and that decided the game, going down to 10 men.
Oh yeah, 100%. Once you go down to 10 men in soccer, it's
all-
almost impossible.
Yeah, if you could hold, you were basically hoping for a tie.
They were hoping for.
They're
pens.
hoping for pens.
I mean,
yeah.
they almost had it. They played what, 15 minutes?
bro,
no,
121st
like
minute.
23 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 121st
24
minute,
minutes, yeah.
something like that. They scored a fucking beautiful goal. The scenes at the end of the game were
No,
were
electric,
insane,
electric scenes.
An unreal ball by Zinchenko from the left
Yeah. Class. Put it on a platter.
between the two center backs and the striker. All he had to do was put his head to it.
Did you see that header though? Did you
Yeah.
see it? Like, it was so weird. Like he was going forward to head the ball, and then he kind of like after he headed it, he like fell backwards.
It's kind of like the Harry Kane header a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of looked awkward. Yeah.
It looked like he could have dove for it. Like I thought he was. And then kind of like he hit it and then just like fell on his back. It looked so strange. Also at the end of that game, I mean, I think every 2 minutes there was an injury. Like players were really hurting. I don't know, did you watch the game?
I didn't. I don't remember the very like maybe last minute. I
dude.
watched the whole game, but I probably after that goal it was done.
No, yeah, but even before then, dude, there's so many people going down with injuries. Like, I mean, a lot of these players aren't like I mean, they're professional athletes, but they don't play at the top clubs in the world. And
Especially Ukraine and Sweden.
Yeah, like these players don't have the right conditioning as the star players would. But
I mean, I don't know how true that is though because they're all
I mean,
they all go through the same fitness. Like,
Did you
they
s-
all do it.
Did you see how many like there? It was like
Yeah,
every
bro.
2 minutes.
But
someone was
you,
hurt,
you
though,
gotta understand
from
how
both sides.
hot it is. Players were cramping a lot throughout
Yeah,
this tournament,
that's
and
true.
it's 120 minutes in. Like that's a long time to go.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. I don't think it has much to do with.
I don't know. It was.
cl-
I mean, it was sad to see though. I mean, hate seeing people get hurt. Like every time the ball got like hit and there was a collision between any player,
That stuff,
someone
yeah,
was hurt.
that's different.
And I
yeah.
think it just got to the point too. I don't think they were trying to be like hostile towards each other. It's just both teams were so tired that they became sloppy, and they're found the other team by accident. They're sticking their leg in, having a poor challenge, and then they end up clipping the guy way too hard. It's like I think it just got so sloppy that because everyone was so tired that it became there was a lot of fouls being given, and like a lot of players were getting not like seriously hurt, but they were having injuries. I mean, both teams used all their subs. So you get an extra sub in extra time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, because they
I
both
think so.
of them used all 6 subs. So yeah, it was quite. It's
It was a great game. I loved it. I'm gonna be honest. That was
Yeah.
a great game. We all kind of expected it coming in
I
because
was saying that.
everyone was saying how you were. Well, you were right because as much as the teams don't have the star power as you like to see in a tournament like this, they were like this game. It was like very very even.
No,
It
yeah,
took a moment of magic. It took honestly, Forsberg was the difference today. They should have won.
yeah,
Like Forsberg was insane.
yeah. I mean, it
Those
sucks.
two chances, like if let's say they were literally inches from
Yeah, like
scoring.
I'm saying, like
Inches.
he's like probably like between both those chances, he's probably a foot off, maybe 18 inches from a hat trick,
Literally should have scored 3 goals today.
which is absurd.
Yesterday.
That sucks.
Yeah, no, he was phenomenal. I thought Sweden were gonna win, but it was for the most part the teams were very very even.
Yeah.
Ukraine plays good football too. It was a great game. It was so evenly matched that it was just very entertaining. And for the game to end like
Yeah.
that was pretty crazy. I was
It
very
was-
happy
it
for you
was
to
cool.
see Ukraine.
It was a really fun game. I mean,
I enjoyed it.
you can't complain about a game like that as a neutral. It was awesome to watch.
Yep.
Just electric, dude. And I think we were talking about this. I think you mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Going into halftime, the game was actually 1-1.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. They scored before half.
Did they?
Yeah, Forsberg had one before half. His deflection was like in the 44th minute.
Okay.
I was
I
positive
thought it
about
was
that.
right after.
No, it was right before. I'm pretty sure. Anything else on that game?
No, I just a red card for me was very
Yeah,
question. I was texting my teammates about it after the game, and some kids were saying there was no doubt, but for me, I look at it and it was like, what is the defender meant to do in a situation like that? Like just
Yeah.
not go for the ball at all. Like you're basically telling the defender like you can't make a challenge because God forbid someone gets hurt in the challenge, you get sent off.
Yeah, I mean it's sad too because like it's like you could almost even say like because he hit the ball and then there was like almost like a half second or
Yeah.
a second where before he hit the guy and it's like I mean maybe he could have tried moving or like why is he going into that challenge so late when it's so clear because you know before you play soccer like
Yeah.
if you see the ball and you like there you could tell if you're gonna win the challenge or not or if
It
it's gonna
was-
be actually like a 50-50 but
It was not even close. It
No,
was
it
it
wasn't.
was 100%.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to win the ball.
no yeah it's
No doubt.
I'm not blaming this guy for getting hurt by him. Like it's not his fault, I don't think. But like I mean, I think he should have been a little smarter. Like you could if you play soccer. I mean, even in any sport, there's a loose ball in basketball. I mean, there's a jump ball in football.
There
like,
was that instant like in between him hitting the
Yeah.
ball and him getting injured. Like
you
he
could
you could have saw the guy was coming in.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
won the ball. Clearly won the ball.
yeah
All ball. Like no, didn't even come near
no
him.
yeah, which sucks. I mean, it sucks,
Bro,
It-
that's a good point though. He definitely like not to his
possibly-
own fault, but he
yeah.
possibly could have avoided that
I
because you
think
got to
so.
understand. Like, listen, I'm not gonna win this ball. I have
Yeah.
zero chance of winning this ball.
yeah, it was just such a long time that it's like, come on, like if you play sports, it happens in every sport. You could tell if you're gonna win the 50-50 or not.
Or even if you have a chance.
Yeah, even if yeah, exactly. It just there wasn't a chance really. Like there's a big gap between the time when he hit the ball and hit the player, which sucks.
that's why I don't think it was a red card.
No,
for
I
that
agree.
reason.
I agree. I think a foul would have been fine because he got like hurt and he caught him really
Yeah,
good.
I was
like,
thinking about the KDB challenge from the day before as well. Taylor Twellman, that fucking guy,
Oh,
the commentator. He
Nick's
was
favorite commentator.
Oh, he's terrible. And he was saying that KDB should have when KDB got injured against Portugal, when his foot got caught underneath Paulinha's leg when he
Yeah.
came from the slide tackle from behind. Paulinha got the ball,
All ball.
and then KDB's foot got stuck underneath his leg on the slide tackle.
Very
And
unfortunate.
KDB and Taylor Twellman, it goes, it's a red card. And I'm looking at the play, I'm like, just because his ankle got caught does
No,
not
yeah.
make it a red card.
No, yeah, it's sad. I mean, like it sucks because like whenever someone gets injured on the play, you feel
Because
bad.
there's a
But
fine
you have
line.
to realize, like, if you catch the ball, that's how it is in soccer. You get the ball first, it's not a foul.
But now the rules are ever changing nowadays in this sport, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy because they're talking about because how do you determine the difference between a dangerous tackle and like you see that tackle and they look at it and they're like, oh, it's a potential dangerous play for review,
yeah.
and I'm like, dude, like
What
that's
are
why
they
I
supposed
think
to
at
do?
times VAR sometimes ruins the game because
Oh, I completely agree.
like,
I think VAR
how
in the
is that
Premier League.
how can Taylor Twellman come and I'm glad they didn't give it a red card, but how can Taylor Twellman say
I mean, he's
Oh,
an idiot.
he's a fucking like I don't
He's a
underst-
moron.
I don't understand what like and second of all, a red card like that ruins the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Belgium's up 1-0 and then Portugal goes down to 10 men.
Especially with the amount of chances Portugal will get in that game. There's probably if they got a red card
Yeah.
there, like
And you call a spade a spade. If it's a red card, it's a red card, and that's just not a red card. And Taylor Twellman should not be saying that's a red card because then you're because these commentators are very impressionable, and then these people think like everything's a fucking foul.
No, yeah, it's
Like that was a clean challenge, and it was the same thing in the Ukraine game. It was dirty after the play,
yeah.
but like there was nothing he could have done to avoid
Whereas
that.
the defender's not gonna just let him get the ball.
Literally,
it's
the
just
the
like,
attacker was the only one who could prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
He just pulls out of the challenge completely. That's
Yeah.
the only way because he was never winning the ball.
you gotta realize things like that.
Oh man, that shit
that-
pisses me off. But Alejandro Moreno is even worse than Taylor Twellman. Like that guy literally sucks.
No, yeah.
He should not be commentating a Euro match. The ESPN pundits are all honestly. There's only a couple of them that I like listening to. The rest of them are fucking morons.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes.
ESPN just has no business in football at all.
Yeah, but they're the biggest.
They're not.
Sports, no, I'm saying they're the biggest sports company in America. So,
In America, yes,
so
in the
they're gonna
world.
they're gonna get it, so they get all the attention. I mean,
Yeah, and
that's
then
how
the
it goes.
fucking shitty commentators. Hire some good fucking workers.
That's how it goes.
At ESPN.
That's how it goes, Nick. They gotta hire us, get us up there.
I swear to God, I would do a better job than Moreno. Taylor Twellman is better spoken probably than me, but Moreno literally fucking is a dumbass.
All right, I'll start a petition getting both of them out of there.
Get him out and get us in.
Yeah.
Get the scenes
Yeah.
commentating the Euro 2020 final.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not
Bro,
against
imagine they threw us in the flames and just like, and we were just talking.
it. Dude, we'd be probably they.
Oh, it
everyone
would be
probably hate
electric.
it. Everyone would hate it.
Oh no, hell no, it'd be electric, dude.
I don't know.
Italy in the final, dude. I wouldn't even be commentating. I would just be shit talking to England. My prediction is Italy England final. By the way, what do you think is going to come out of the right side of the bracket? England is the strongest team. To be fair, as much as I don't like them,
I mean,
it's fair. They're probably the
I'm
strongest team in the East. In the East, I said.
In the
On the right side of the
Oh.
bracket.
oh no.
Oh my
Um,
god, what did he say?
Yeah, seriously.
No, that's when you use the soundboard for that one.
No, yeah, but I don't want England to. I don't even want there any chance of it coming home to England. Fuck that. Like I want there to be zero chance that they could possibly win.
I really want them to get all the way to the end and then just get their hopes destroyed. Like build them up to the point where it's coming home is being chanted all over the country, even though it already is.
Yeah.
Build it up so much, and then fucking have Italy step.
See, the problem
Kill 'em.
with that is England's got a good fucking team. Like they could show up one game. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
have
bro,
good
but,
players.
like,
they have
but
big time players.
Okay, so what you want them to like? Don't you want like the best final we can get? That's Italy England. I think is the best final we can get.
I mean, that's fair. I would love to see Czech Republic, Switzerland though. It's my dream
Get
final.
the fuck.
Czech
My
Republic.
dream final.
Are you kidding me? You know,
Granit Xhaka for Ballon d'Or.
you know how crazy that'd be.
The scenes.
You know how crazy it would be. All
Yeah.
right, so let's move on to the next game. England versus Germany. This is the first time England's beat Germany since 2000.
Yeah, the first time they beat them in because when in 2000 they beat them in a friendly,
Oh my god!
and
So it
then
wasn't
I
even-
think I don't know if this is true, but I heard I think it was 1966 when they beat them.
no way.
I think that was I think that's what the whole thing with the Germany England is like a massive rivalry because England have just never really been able to beat them.
So it's like Germany's the big brother, England's the little brother. So it's not really a rivalry. I'd say.
No,
If
it's
they beat
like
them twice.
it's like
come on.
literally they're getting thrashed
That's
for
ridiculous.
50 years now.
It's not coming home.
I mean, I don't know.
That was just
Dude, there's a chance now. Like, if they beat Germany, they could beat. I would like to see them lose to like Denmark, though. I think Denmark actually has the best chance. I think Denmark can give them the best game. I
think Czech Republic's better than Denmark.
You think so?
Yeah, that's. What
I think
I'd
they're
say.
pretty even. I think they're actually very even.
I mean, I would love to see Ukraine beat England. Let's be real.
Yeah,
You know
let's
how
be
fun that'd
honest.
be.
Zinchenko, player of the
Zinchenko
tournament.
fucking fries his teammate John Stones. He fries him. I would love that.
Puts it top bins.
Nah, top bins. He was going to skill run through the entire team.
Yeah.
Baller.
So, we want to run through the game. England, Germany
It was a shocker.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean a shocker?
I thought Germany was gonna win this game.
Yeah,
with
but you
no
can't
problem.
call it a shocker.
Yeah.
I said Germany, but I said it could go either way.
No, yeah, it was.
It could easily go either way because you got to look at it. England had 3 big chances and took 2 of them.
Yeah,
Germany had 3 big chances and took none of them.
Muller.
And it could have. So look at that. Like it could have gone either way. Like if Muller takes, If Muller scores that goal,
Unreal, dude. Like, Thomas Muller, like, I expected
it's
him to.
1-1 in the 80th if that happens.
No, I know. It's just like out of all the players you want on that team to be in that situation,
It's
it's Thomas
him.
Muller.
Yeah, it's
And
him.
it's so sad to see. Like, I saw that. I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, out of all the
I thought
players.
everyone thought it was in.
No, yeah, I thought it was in too. You saw you could see Sterling. They showed the camera from like far way down the field.
Yeah,
He was
they-
all the way up the field.
He fell to his knees.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it went in.
It's just like you have such a class player like Thomas Muller right there, and it's like, and he puts it wide. Like, how does that happen?
He had so much of the goal to aim for
No,
too.
I know.
thought
Pickford dove the wrong way.
I mean, he had a lot of the goal to aim for, and he just
No,
put it
yeah.
wide. Like it's unfortunate. A player like Muller's quality, you expect it to go in.
Yeah, I mean Timo Werner had a good chance, but it was on a tough angle. But I mean, it was a chance where you expect like a really good striker to put it away. But you know, Timo's finishing, shocking.
Yeah. The first half.
Shocking.
So England actually usually plays like a 4-back. They
Yeah.
usually played a 4-3-3 throughout this tournament, 4-2-3-1 type formation.
Big surprise.
They did it because Germany.
Yeah,
They tried to match Germany. And
I mean, we talked about this before the tournament. We thought England should play 5-back.
yeah, I would play if I were England. I would play 5.
I
I think
mean-
what they played today was like
Yes, sir.
yesterday. Maybe not the personnel, but like
Yeah.
playing Kyle Walker at right center back.
I'm
I
surprised
like
to see.
that.
I'm surprised to see. I mean, Kieran Trippier is a big game player. But
I mean, no, he's a Southgate like kind of favorite. Like
yeah,
you knew he was gonna. I kind of knew he was gonna.
I'd
play.
like to see Reece James in there, and then they had Luke Shaw left.
I think
left
Reece
wing
James
back.
Reece James on the COVID list. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
you're right. He was.
No, I don't
believe-
think. I actually don't think he was. I thought it was. I think it was just Mason Mount and Chilwell. I don't think Reece
Oh,
James
yeah.
was.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, the fucking Chelsea idiots.
Yeah.
The idiots from London.
Billy, the Scottish Pirlo got him sick.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't do that. John's gonna get his fucking Twitter fingers going in the fucking comments. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
Germany really. I expected more from Germany. I mean, the game ended 2-0, but you know how it is. They're down 1-0. They throw the kitchen sink at them, and then they concede again. That's how it happens. The
Jack
floodgates open.
Jack Grealish came in late in the second, and he had a big impact.
I think Saka's been great for them, honestly.
I didn't think he had much of an impact yesterday.
I mean, in the first half, he drew a decent bit of fouls around the box. I mean, that's
First half was very pragmatic, though. It was very slow and like methodical. Both teams were feeling each other out,
yeah.
and to see like how teams react to certain things. But
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I think he got around. I think Saka drew at least 2 fouls. I think possibly even 3 are in like a dangerous area, like 30 yards out. A ball could be whipped in. You got a player like Harry Kane on the end of it. It's a goal.
so you start Saka in the next game? You think they keep this? But because Jack Grealish came in and he got the hockey assist to the first goal, and then got the assist to Harry Kane's goal.
See, I think Saka played well enough where you start him and you bring a player like Jack Grealish on for that late game impact. Because I think if you put Jack Grealish in the game, late game, he could have more of an impact by himself than Saka could. Because I don't think Saka's as talented, but I think you start Saka, which is a weird thing. I think Grealish is the better player, but Grealish could do more by himself. I think
Grealish needs to start next game, bro.
I think there's no way in hell that Sterling doesn't start.
No, Sterling has got
Sterling, Kane are surely in.
No, Sterling has proved the doubters wrong in this tournament. He's got 3 goals.
Yeah.
He's the leading goal scorer for the team. Like he couldn't touch the field at Man City this season, and then
I mean,
you come for England. Like the thing is with Southgate, bro. People give him a lot of stick for his selection, but he picks the guys that he trusts, and it's fucking it's working.
I mean, this is
So now no one's complaining right now because they're winning.
no, yeah. This is the second game in a row Saka started.
Yeah,
So
because he got man of the match the last game.
Yeah.
Shout out Asian Kyle.
also shout out my brother Dave. Dave's a big soccer guy, big Arsenal guy. Also, I would like to see Saka.
Granted
start.
Xhaka to Real Madrid, I heard. No, I'm just playing.
I mean,
Granted Xhaka to Roma.
he's
maybe.
also linked to Juve. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I think Saka. I think he should start. I think they're gonna keep him because they started the last 2 games.
Yeah, I could see him starting.
I
Again.
think he'll start again. I'm glad to see that. I don't know what the breakdown is on Mason Mount's timeline of with the COVID stuff.
I don't think.
I don't think this round. I think if anything next round.
I don't think he gets into the team right now.
No chance.
Not in the 3-4-3.
No chance. They've been playing so well recently. I mean, they still haven't conceded a goal this tournament.
Yeah, I think
Absurd.
that. So what is your? Wait, so we should probably finish this recap though. So what do you think? Oh, I was gonna ask you. What do you think about Did you see the Mats Hummels? Everyone's been talking shit about Mats Hummels,
Baller.
and then he fucking saved the goal against Harry Kane in the first.
Oh yeah.
That
Baller.
was a
I mean,
that was a game-saving tackle.
You have a player like Matt Hummels in to do things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the tackle
Yeah.
he made against Mbappe in the first game of the group stage.
People talk shit about him because he's got no pace, but like,
we're
dude, he's a
talking
class defender.
game-saving tackles.
Yeah.
Like it's simple as that.
Yeah. Maguire was very good for England.
Yeah.
He was solid at the back. They need him.
No,
They
yeah.
need him if they want to win it all.
I'm surprised I didn't see Henderson start. Henderson came off the bench.
He hasn't been starting at all.
I know, but I'm surprised. I mean, he was their captain last tournament. I mean, he's their most captain like player on that team too. I'm surprised not to see.
Who's he's gonna start over the Yorkshire Pirlo?
Stop! You gotta stop coming.
Bro,
up with these phrases.
I'm not saying it.
Oh,
They're
you gotta
saying it.
stop repeating it.
I'm sorry. It's just too funny because of how much of a joke it is.
Yeah,
The Yorkshire Calvin
that's
Phillips.
That's
Are
a
you
joke. I like
you
Calvin
kidding me?
Phillips, though. I do. Like him.
So you think Henderson's gonna start over Calvin Phillips?
I don't think he will because I think they're gonna keep what they have.
But you would. I'm saying you would start him.
Honestly, you could see a different lineup this game. I think England might be kind of like they kind of booked their ticket to the.
I wouldn't
this,
do that.
Semifinal. I'm not saying I would do it.
France did it. France start Longley at center back and then.
I'm not saying I would do it, but it could happen. It could happen.
Italy did it with changing the lineup.
It could. I'm not saying it should. I could see Jordan Henderson getting a start here just because. I mean,
I wouldn't do it.
Like they might want to get
Bro.
him fit. I mean, he came in
Bro,
off the bench.
there is no shot that you test out a player who's been injured for 6 months.
I'm not saying
In the
I would do it, but don't be surprised if it happens.
No, you said you would do it. You said you don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, well, I meant to say it the other way. Then I meant to say I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. I wouldn't be surprised
I
if
would be
Southgate does it.
shocked if Calvin Phillips does not start the next game.
I mean, we'll find out sooner.
I think it's gonna be the same lineup as this game. It's crazy how Saka's keeping Phil Foden on the bench. Phil Foden's been like
I mean, he
the
died
best
his hair.
player.
He dyed his hair blonde, and
Trying to be
It's
Gaza.
a waste. He did it for a waste. Waste of that.
Yeah, I mean he's a generational type player though. I'm surprised that he's not starting, but he just didn't.
You got to perform if you.
He just didn't play well in the first 2 games.
It's a
so.
short tournament. You got your chance. You missed out. Saka's got his chance. He's been playing well in my opinion. He won man of the match first game. I think he had a solid game, solid enough game to keep his spot.
So what's your lineup for England in the next game?
I hope they stay in the 5 back. I did like that. I think we got to go Walker, right center back, Stones, Maguire, center backs.
Yeah.
I think it's common.
Shaw left back, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. Pickford in goal, right wing back.
Oh, that save that the save on Pickford by Pickford on Havertz's shot in the first half, the side volley that almost
Oh yeah, I know.
smashed
yeah.
into the roof of the net. That was a phenomenal strike and a great save.
Jordan Pickford shows up for England, but not for Everton.
Yeah.
He is a shitbag on Everton. I hate it.
He's been great for England this tournament.
great.
Every tournament he plays for England,
Yeah,
been great.
he's always been good. Yeah. He's made a bunch of good saves.
Yeah.
But I think I keep the 5 back. I'm keeping the 5
And then
back.
you got in the midfield. You think Jordan Henderson starts?
I think there's a chance he will. I wouldn't say. I'd probably keep the same lineup as last game. If I'm being honest.
Honestly, that's probably what's gonna happen. They'll probably keep the same lineup.
I think they should. They played. I don't think they go back to. It's just scary because they've changed their lineup every game. Or yeah.
No, they haven't. They played 4-back every other game.
Yeah, but I mean they've changed the players who started and stuff. Because first game Trippier started left back.
Well, Tyrone Mings only started because Maguire wasn't fit yet.
Yeah, and then but you had first game you had Trippier start left back. Second game you had Shaw start. Third game you had Saka start.
You know what they're doing? I could tell Southgate, because this is smart by Southgate, because he's, as much as you want your own team identity and you want to play a certain way and you want to like stick to that, Southgate is actually looking how the other teams are lining up, kind of, and trying to counter that.
I mean, yeah,
Because if you look at it, all these England fans, they want England because like they see the talent on England, and they say, look, we could smash every team like 2-3-0.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, the teams who win the Euros never do that. The teams who win the Euros are solid at the back, and they're good at making adjustments between games. Like look at Portugal. They didn't win a game in the knockout. Like Portugal they tied all 3 games in the group.
The first 2 games in the round in the knockout tournament they went to penalties.
Yeah. So like that's at the end of, like usually that's how it plays out. Like it's either a 1-0 game or like you win on penalties.
I just
There
think
are
it's
close
strange.
games.
I think it's strange because I like when it's. I mean, it kind of seems like he doesn't have confidence in his players, but you know what I'm saying? Like he
I don't
doesn't have a
know. I don't.
confidence. But we said this before, but now it's kind of like maybe he's just doing it to be smart. Like
I think he's being very, very cheeky
I
about it.
brought that up 2 or 3 episodes ago. Said it's like a little sign of inconfidence. I think, but I think they played. They
I
played
think
well
he's
enough.
actually.
This is
You
their
will.
most decisive win in this.
You could look at it either way though. You could say he's not confident in his system,
or he's very
or
confident.
or in his players, I should say, or he's even more confident than we think he is, and that he could change systems and formations
Yeah.
and have confidence in his team to perform in a formation they're not used to. I like it. I like it. I think Southgate is very, very smart. I think people think that he can't. People give him too much stick. They think that he's not playing the people because the thing with England fans, they just want like, oh, put our best team out and it'll win. Like that's not always the case. Like the best players do not always make up the best team. That's why you see Trippier star. He's definitely not the best right back.
I mean,
You see Calvin Phillips.
Saka's not even close to the best. Winger
Sa-
on that
you
team.
got-
He's
you
one of
got-
the
you-
worst. You
you're
got
probably
Sancho, Grealish, and there's one more.
Marcus Rashford
Marcus Rashford, yeah, and
Phil Foden
Phil
and
Foden, yes.
Mason Mount probably
he's
too.
probably the worst winger on that team.
Yeah, but you know he perform.
If you show up, you're in the squad, especially in such a short tournament. Like
That's why I'm liking. I think Southgate's the right man for this job because he doesn't let the media pressure get to him, and he decides he does what he think is best for that game. And hey, listen, if he was doing the same thing and they were losing, I would give him
shit.
I'd probably give him shit for it. But hey, you can't complain with winning. So
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, they played really well. It's kind of, I mean, there's a possibility it comes home now. I mean, there's a possibility.
The chances are they make it out of the right. The chances are they go to the final.
Yeah, they're
definitely the favorites to go to the final out of their side of the bracket.
So out of those 4 teams on that side of the bracket, give me your breakdown of first. So first, you think England?
I think England first, and then I think Denmark second, Czech Republic third, and then Ukraine fourth.
Yeah, I mean I'd agree with that, but just flip Denmark and Czech Republic. But I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I think they have it so easy almost. Like I feel like it's too good to be true for them. I mean, only England could bottle something like this.
I mean, you know,
I mean,
I would agree with that.
I mean, yeah.
So what do you think about the left side of the bracket now? We could preview for Friday a little bit. It's Friday. We got Belgium versus Italy on 3, and then Spain.
Are they doing 2 games?
Yeah, Spain is at 12.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't span it out over 4 days. 4 days.
No, Spain. It's at Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Okay.
And then, so Spain plays against Switzerland at 12. So what are your predictions for that? By the way, Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard are both expected to be out against Italy.
All right, so let's just talk about that because you brought that up. Italy. I'm taking Italy. I want Italy to win. I'm supporting my buddy over here.
I think we take the win as well.
I think probably without. I mean, the Hazard hasn't had that much of an impact. That losing De Bruyne, because we saw in the beginning of the group stage, we saw when Belgium didn't have De Bruyne, they weren't the same. Because we talked about this the first game and the first half of the second game, they didn't look great. They looked nothing short. They looked nothing short of average. So I think without De Bruyne's a huge loss. They still got Lukaku. They got a good matchup against Lukaku if Chiellini comes back.
Chiellini is expected to start.
Yeah, you were saying that. I agree with that.
He matches up very well. I don't think there's any other center back.
Plus, they play him a lot.
Yeah, they play each other domestically in Serie A. So you play Juve, Inter play all the time.
Yeah.
So they definitely have an idea of how to handle him.
Yeah, I mean, almost 3 out of your 4 players in the back line play in the Italian league. So, right.
They all do.
Who started right back?
Di Lorenzo.
Oh, Di Lorenzo.
He plays for Napoli.
No, yeah. Sorry.
Florenzi played the first half of the first game and then came off injured. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean they expect. I think they've all played him this year, so they kind of know what he's about. So I think it's gonna be a big strength for you guys.
I think I agree. I definitely think Chiellini's the one center back in the world, amongst the couple center backs in the world that I would choose to match up with Lukaku because of the physicality. I don't think any other center back is as physical as he is.
Now that's a bold statement.
I don't think so.
I think that's bold. You said the only center back.
One of maybe one of 3. Who else can match up with Lukaku physically?
I'm talking. I think a healthy VVD can.
Okay.
Who else? Yeah, Ramos was past his day.
Ramos can't no more.
No, yeah.
Maybe one of like four. I would say probably Chiellini can match his physicality. I don't even know if VVD can because VVD's never. If you look at the way Liverpool played with VVD, he was never really tested too much with a physical striker.
That's fair, but
What physical strikers are like Lukaku in the Prem?
there's no Lukaku's the most physical striker in the world.
There's no one.
There's no
Harry Kane doesn't play like that.
He's not physical.
Aguero doesn't play like that.
I mean, Aguero's a fucking midget.
And like Gabi Jesus didn't play like that. Like
He's useless.
no one plays like that. No one can handle the. I don't think VVD. I think VVD would struggle against a guy like Lukaku. Actually,
I mean, VVD's. I feel like he's tall as shit.
I think Matisse de Ligt can give him a good run for his money because he's very physical.
I mean, if he doesn't grab the ball and sells the tournament for his team,
Yeah.
we're just gonna bring that up.
But de Ligt also plays for Juve, so he would have a good. He would understand a little bit.
Yeah.
What about I was thinking Varane maybe. Varane could have a good chance.
Yeah.
Varane, I take Chiellini over any of those guys to match up against Lukaku.
Just Keelan's too slow.
He's a little slow, but physically, I think that he can.
I think probably his best matchup would be De Ligt. De Ligt's got some more speed on Chiellini. I think that'd be his best matchup. He may not be as physical, but
whatever.
All right. So what else we got to talk about? Oh, so we're talking about the predictions. So we both have Italy.
I take Italy. I think Italy's gonna come out. They're gonna play on the front foot. I think Belgium's gonna play off the counterattack. They're gonna use that advantage that Lukaku has over Bonucci and Chiellini. They're gonna try to play on the counterattack with his speed.
Yeah, I mean they still got a solid squad, so you can. I mean,
I think they will though. That's what they did against Portugal, even with De Bruyne in the team.
Yeah,
they play with because they have decent center backs, very experienced center backs. Old and slow, but experienced. So I think that they'll try to sit back, and I think Italy will. That plays into Italy's hands because they like to play.
You just can't count out Big Rom yet.
On the counterattack, it's kind of scary a little bit.
He could barrel through teams.
If Italy plays against they did against Austria though, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, I don't.
They're fucked.
But it was a wake up call. So I think you guys will.
I'm glad it happened before we played like a big team.
Yeah, instead of having a shit first half where you're down 2-0, you fucking
we'd be done so.
And then so we got
Switzerland, Spain.
I think Spain will probably win.
Yeah, I think they're definitely the favorites, no doubt.
I do want Switzerland to win. I do. I'm rocking with my.
Same.
I want them to win. If I had to bet on it, I'd probably take Spain just because it's a safe choice, and they
just have a better team. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean,
they do.
They have a better team, but I don't know. It's tough to count them out. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people expect. I think this game possibly could go to penalties. No doubt in my mind. Not no doubt in my mind, but it's a chance. Switzerland's
it's definitely possible.
Good,
it's definitely possible that it goes to.
Good. I mean, they take their chances.
Switzerland's a good fucking team.
Yeah,
bro.
no, they have a bunch of fun players.
They shocked me. They
shocked the world.
They surprised me. No, not even that they won, just how good they played.
Oh yeah.
I never expected them. I watched them play Italy. I watched them play Wales.
Shit against Italy.
They were hard. They were pretty bad.
Yeah. They really surprised a lot of people.
I'm really happy for them.
Don't count them out. That game's.
That game's gonna be pretty even. I think it's gonna be a 2-1. I could see a 1-0 win for Spain.
Okay.
Maybe a 1-1 going into overtime.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens from there. That's what I think is gonna happen.
So what do you out of the 4 games? What game do you think is gonna be the closest game?
It's interesting.
I
think Czech Republic, Denmark is gonna be very close.
You think it's gonna be the closest?
They're all gonna be close.
I don't know.
I want to clarify. They're all gonna be within a one goal, probably.
If you were to say what game's gonna go to penalties, if you had to
totally see Italy, Belgium going to penalties, because Belgium are gonna play a low block and it's gonna be very difficult for Italy to break them down. But they also don't have too much going forward. They only have Lukaku, which is not a small feat. He's very, very dangerous. But no De Bruyne, no Hazard. I think they play very, very conservatively and defensively. And if Italy can't break them down, if Immobile can't take his chances, or Insigne or anyone else, I think that I could see them going to penalties.
If I was to bet on a game going to penalties, I'm gonna take my friends from Switzerland, Spain. If I was to say one game had to go to penalties, I don't know, dude. I think it might just be a little recency bias, but I'm really feeling the Swiss team.
Yeah.
They
No,
showed the
they're
fuck up.
they're definitely flying high right now. They're definitely very confident. I can see that happening.
Yeah, but I could see them being very confident walking into this game and getting like shit on 3-0. Like
Spain aren't like that. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean they've had a trouble scoring, but I mean
Actually,
I
no.
was saying, but like
You
but
can't
they
say
scored
that.
5 goals in the past 2 games, like
No.
in each game.
10 goals, yeah, 10
Yeah.
goals combined. I mean, it can happen. Imagine we see England, Ukraine going to penalties. Oh, I would love
I
it.
would love it. I
would love it.
100% love it. I hope Ukraine wins.
Harry Kane skies a penalty,
Bottles
and
it.
then Zinchenko buries it.
Yeah,
Wins it. I would love to
Zinchenko.
see Ukraine go through.
Zinchenko chips her right down the middle.
So what's your prediction for the whole thing? Like, who do you think from here on out? What's gonna happen for you?
Wait, so like, is this like who do I think or like who do I want? Because
Who do you think?
who do I think?
Yeah, who do you think?
I think the most realistic matchup in the finals, it's got to be Italy England. I think that's probably the most favorite matchup in the finals. Who do I want though? Like, I mean, ideally I'd want Switzerland. Like, who do I want in being realistic? I'd probably want. I think the final that could easily happen is Italy versus Denmark or Czech Republic.
I would love that.
I mean, it's.
I want
pretty-
Italy, England though. I know Italy, and I think England could 100% beat us, but we could 100% beat them too. I think it would be such a good game to watch in the final,
I agree.
and I would just have so much bragging rights if they won.
It's
I'd also
not
get
coming
shit on
home.
if they lost.
Yeah, no, you'd get it. You'd
So-
get a beating.
but I'm looking
probably.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
one of the two things happening.
I'd probably say I want Czech Republic in the final the most. Though. I mean, honestly, if Czech Republic, Italy played in the finals, as much as I want Italy to win, I'm rooting for Czech Republic. I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry. Come on.
No chance.
Like no
I
shit.
mean-
It's different for you, but like if it was France, Czech Republic in the final, who the fuck are you rooting for?
Yeah, but Italy, bro.
Yeah, you're Italian. I'm not.
You said you want Italy to win the whole thing. You lied to me.
I do want them to win.
You lied to me.
But if they somehow play Czech Republic in the final, I am Team Czech Republic. You heard
Buying
it
a
first.
Thomas Suchek jersey.
So Czech. Yeah.
Italy for the win.
Italy for the win, probably. I mean, I do want them to win, but I'm saying if there is a scenario where they play Czech Republic in the final, I'm taking my boys from Czech Republic.
I think Italy. I think Italy are the favorites right now. For me, Italy 1, England 2.
Belgium
I
3,
guess.
probably.
No, I actually really think Italy's gonna beat Belgium.
Well, we're talking favorites of the tournament because I think whoever wins that game could probably win the tournament.
Oh no doubt. Whoever wins that game, I think does win the tournament.
Yeah, so you don't put Belgium at 3?
But I think it's like I don't want to say lock. It's not a lock. Yeah, I guess Belgium 3rd,
And then-
Denmark 4th, Czech Republic 5th,
You're no Spain.
Spain 6th.
That's bold.
I'm not really though. Spain's not that Spain's not the same Spain we know.
No, I know, but they've put in 5 goals in their past 2 games, so it
Who they
says
play?
something. I mean, they played Slovenia,
Slovakia,
I say it every time.
and a
Croatians
fucking old Croatia team.
still putting 5 goals in back to
Yeah,
back
but
games,
neither of those teams
regardless
are
impressive.
like the thing with Croatia. They're a good side because like they good with the ball, but like defensively, like they have fucking Vida who sucks. He's just old. He doesn't suck. He was actually good a couple years ago, but Vida's old. The other center back is actually decent, but like their fullbacks are like they're right. They had a right like they subbed in a winger playing right back when they were down 3-1 in the 80th. They had a winger
No,
play
yeah,
right
I
back.
know.
So like and he
It
and he was
ended
the
up
reason why
hurting him.
Morata
It
he
ended
was
up
the reason why
hurting him.
Morata scored that 4th goal.
Yeah,
They didn't expect to come back.
that shit was funny though. I love that.
Yeah, no, I like
This
that.
guy's like this guy's probably never played
He
fullback.
has
in his
no
life.
idea what he was doing.
Fucking throw him into the deep end. Have fun, buddy.
It worked. Like they came back, but
It
then
worked
when they
until
need
lost 5-3.
yeah when they needed to defend, he just
he
lost.
wasn't there. No, they attacked him too. They attacked him.
Yeah. They put in
Um,
crosses on his side. Like
Yeah.
how many times.
Yeah. I mean, that's Morata's goal was nice though, but he should be scoring that if he's playing against a winger. Like he's playing against.
I mean, he just the defender missed the winger in playing defender.
yeah.
He just mistimed the cross. Like it was just obvious that he
Nah,
was
yeah,
not
he
comfortable
shouldn't
playing
have been
there.
It's schoolgirl stuff, I think. Uh,
Schoolyard stuff.
Yeah, no, schoolgirl. I like saying schoolgirl.
Mhm.
All right.
So I wanna mention a couple things at the end. Now that we got
I got some stats too. Let me throw out the stat real quick before.
okay, I want to talk about Rabio's mom.
Oh yeah, we could talk about this too. So since the 1960 Euros to the 2016 Euros, there's been 9 own goals. In the 2021 Euros by itself, there's been 9 own
It's
goals.
an absurd stat.
Ridiculous.
It's absurd.
Ridiculous. I go on with Rabiot's mom, the
So,
absolute psychopath.
Adrien Rabiot, who plays for France, number 14 with the
Yeah.
ponytail.
He's a baller.
He's a baller, but
He's probably one of the worst players in their starting 11.
I mean,
Like-
he's very good though. I wouldn't even say he's like. It's hard to put that kind of label on a player who's like world class.
Yeah,
'Cause he's playing for France. Like,
No, yeah,
give him
but like,
give him some respect.
he's nowhere near Pogba in content. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but no one's comparing them. Like,
No,
he's
but that's what I'm saying. He's one of the worst players in their starting 11.
whatever. That's besides the point. So Rabiot's mom, apparently. So what they do at these games, they have the families of all these teams. Like they all sit together in the same section of the stadium when they watch.
Mm-hmm.
So when Pogba lost the ball at midfield, for the third goal to tie the game against for Switzerland to tie the game, Pogba lost the ball at midfield, went to Xhaka. Xhaka found Gavranovic, and he tucked it in. And Rabiot's mom was apparently like giving Pogba's family so much shit for that, saying Pogba lost the ball, it's his fault, blah blah blah. Right? She was running her mouth like crazy.
Yeah.
And apparently, Rabiot's mom is also her agent.
Okay.
So I feel like that's very unprofessional for an agent to
Super
act like
unprofessional,
that.
But that's funny as shit.
Yeah.
His mom's a savage.
Beast.
There's
Yeah.
more too. Right?
Yeah. So apparently she was barking at everyone. Everyone's like all the players' parents. She was giving them shit. Like Mbappe, she was telling Mbappe's parents that he played with too much arrogance, and you gotta reframe him. You gotta change the way he acts because he's too arrogant on the field. They were saying his penalty was shit. Like she was talking shit about him missing the penalty, which is so unfair. Like it's so ridiculous.
If I'm not mistaken, Rabiot didn't even shoot a penalty, right?
No, he didn't.
No, yeah, okay.
No. And then Rabiot's mom also said to yeah, I think that was it actually. That's all I heard.
No, yeah, I
I think those
saw
are
a
the
few
three things that
about
she
that.
said.
But I mean,
That's ridiculous.
what a savage.
No, but like that's so bad. Like you guys are all on the same team.
I
Why
feel
are
like-
you shit talking like your own.
We're-
Like what if they went through the next game, right? And then they got to sit with each other again the next game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens. But I think we're talking about like the LeVar ball.
The LeVar Ball of
French
football.
soccer. French soccer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's quite funny though.
No, it's hilarious. I would never imagine.
They can't-
Imagine my mom. I can just picture my
Oh
mom
my God,
yelling
your
at
mom.
people saying like they're shit. Nah, mom, you would never do that. Love you.
Yeah. His
But-
mom's got a really thick accent too.
Very Italian.
Very Italian, fresh off the boat.
So we got. I found another. I saw another quote of the day. I would say.
Oh God.
Uh,
God.
Apparently, a reporter asked Jorginho
Oh my God.
about the Ballon d'Or.
Who the
And-
fuck?
Who has the like who
The
fu-
nerve.
did they forget they're not talking to like Ronaldo?
I don't.
Like Jorginho we're talking about.
Like I don't get that. Like who asked that? Like he was great for Chelsea. He was great for Italy, but he hasn't been the best player on either team. Like not at all. Like he's great. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but like
ridiculous.
like he has not been the best player. So it's
I'll
really
give you
interesting.
the quote.
Oh God.
He goes, Ballon d'Or question mark. I'm not thinking about that. The only thing on my mind is the team. Winning together is way more beautiful than winning alone. Like, bro.
I mean he took
Like,
it the right way, but like,
Yeah, like he said the right things, but dude,
who the fuck asked him?
that person needs to be fired.
Are we sure that wasn't like a troll?
I don't know. It seems legit to me. Like I
Jesus
saw from a legitimate
Christ.
source. So it's an exact quote. So he said Ballon d'Or question mark. Like are you sure you meant to ask that to me?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Like he's not. There's zero chance Jorginho wins Ballon
He
d'Or.
probably wasn't even thinking about that. Like,
No, he's
like,
probably. I want to see the interview. Like him actually saying. He's probably shocked.
He was
like,
probably like, who? Like
He's
me?
probably-
Like me?
yeah, he was like this me
Me?
Ballon d'Or.
I
It's
mean,
ridiculous.
shit,
There's no chance he
I
wins
mean-
Ballon d'Or. It's just.
That's probably a big ass compliment to him though. Like,
Oh, no doubt.
Like I know a reporter asked him, like he probably didn't even like that. Probably wasn't even in the back of his mind. Like, and someone's like, "So what do you think about your chance for Ballon d'Or?" He was like, "What?
He's like, what?
What did he say?" Nah, yeah,
Like,
that's
there's-
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, that's when we need that little.
Yeah.
That's when we needed it.
No, yeah.
Ballon d'Or. That's just probably the craziest shit I've ever heard.
I mean, that must be a confidence booster for him so much.
Oh yeah, we're winning it all now. It's coming home.
You can't.
Jorginho's
you
gonna
can't
play
say
out of
it's
his-
coming home though.
It's coming home to Italy.
throw fucking Jorginho up top. He's a class.
Dude,
finisher.
Jorginho is gonna play like fucking Pirlo in the next 3 games, and then they're gonna win it all.
Then they're gonna be like, holy shit, maybe the ball.
Maybe that reporter needs a fucking raise. If
Yeah.
anything, needs a promotion.
Imagine the scenes.
Sees the future.
Imagine the scenes.
All right, so we got some transfer news now.
Oh yeah, like literally like probably like 15 minutes before, not even like 5 minutes before we start recording, Jadon Sancho has agreed to a deal to Manchester United for 72 million euros.
I don't know what
currency,
the currency was.
yeah, no,
It's a big gap. That's been a year in the making now.
I'm just surprised it happened mid-tournament. I think
Yeah.
that's like, it's kind of fucked up. Like, I mean,
Happens all the time though.
I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. I just don't.
Well, they realize Sancho's never sniffing the field, so it don't matter.
They're like, why the fuck?
Don't
are we
matter.
letting this guy?
Southgate won't even.
He's got as much playing time as Haaland in this tournament.
Bro, literally Southgate won't even like don't even get dressed.
No,
Sancho,
yeah.
you're not even in the 26-man squad.
I just feel bad for him.
He's gonna pull. Dude, Southgate's basically pulling a Luis Enrique. Like he brought 26,
Yeah.
but like Sancho just doesn't even get dressed.
Fuck off.
We'll just have 25 today, Sancho.
No,
Thanks
yeah.
anyway.
I mean, he gets some good bonding though. Him and Harry Maguire, him and El Capitan,
Jesus, yeah,
Marcus
not
Rashford.
on the field though. Marcus Rashford, him are not sharing a bench together.
Oh yeah,
Sharing
they're
a-
sitting next to each
Oh,
other.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean,
We
it's
got-
just interesting. I don't like seeing mid-tournament transfer. I think that must be like come on. He gets a phone call from his agent being like, all right, it's gonna happen. Like you're going to United. Like are you like whatever the conversation is. But
Yeah.
like while he's at an international tournament, like that's like. I feel like that's kind of tough. Like that's like kind of a big mental thing too. He was like, "Fuck, like I'm out of fucking Borussia. I'm moving back to fucking England. God fucking bless." Like,
Yeah, no, that's
Like, he's
that's
like-
big for Man United. It's been a year now. They've been talking about getting him. They we thought it was gonna happen last summer, but it finally happened, and I think Man United need a player like that to go to the next level. I think Sancho's class.
yeah, I think Sancho's good. I'm sad he's not. Hasn't touched the field much. I think he got minutes. Actually, I'm not kidding.
He played for like 20 minutes, maybe one game.
So he's got 20 more minutes than Holland, and Holland didn't even make the tournament.
Dude, is Sancho better than Neymar, bro? Sancho's actually playing in the tournament.
Good photo.
Fora.
Banta.
So, and then we got another one. Xhaka is close to a move to Roma, and apparently Juve are interested as well.
yeah. And then yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. Shaka's been great.
Xhaka definitely deserves a move away from Arsenal.
I was talking to my brother about it. I don't think he should go. I don't think he should go to Juve. I think him at
I
Roma,
think Roma
would
would
be
be really good.
because he's got way better of a chance of being a first team player.
I think he would actually
player.
play well for Juve. I think like as much as people give him shit for the way he performs for Arsenal, like he's very inconsistent. But I think that in Italy,
The game's different.
The game is a little slower, and I think it would suit him really well.
Yeah.
The way they play in Italy is much more like the international games. Like in international, it's a lot slower paced, and teams like are much more calculated and more
Mhm.
tactical. That's how it is in Italy. The way they play, like in England, it's more fast paced and like entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
In Italy, it's
Yeah.
much more methodical, and they just work through the motions.
I'd like to see him at Roma. I think
I
he'll
would
get
too.
more players playing
With
time there.
Mourinho too,
Mourinho.
the special one.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call him.
That's his nickname.
No, I know. So that's about it for. Oh no, who did Arsenal just sign? Someone also. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Do you have that? Who they just signed?
Nuno Tavares,
yeah.
the left back from Benfica, for like £8 million, which is a good signing. Apparently, he's got a lot of potential.
I mean, they got Kieran Tierney too. I feel like.
I know, but
Yeah.
I think they're. I don't know, dude. They play a 3-back sometimes. They play a
You
4-back
think Tierney
sometimes.
moves to the left center back for the
He
play?
could. I mean,
And he played there for Scotland.
they could do both. No, but Tavares is not. He's a project. He's a young player. He's like 19.
Oh really?
He's not gonna start right away.
You don't think he'll get any looks?
No, he'll definitely play, but he's not gonna. I mean, they bought him. He's in the plans probably, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get significant minutes right off the bat.
Fair enough.
I mean, if Tierney has a shitter, then throw him in. Throw him into
Yeah.
the fire. Let him burn.
Yeah, fuck him. He's gonna be a bust regardless.
You think so?
Probably 90% chance. Let's be real.
Nah,
It's
I wouldn't
Arsenal.
say
It's
that.
Arsenal.
He's a good player. No, he's a good player. I
Arsenal's-
always get him in FIFA career mode. He's actually good.
Okay, FIFA career
Come
mode.
on.
You can make any
Forza-
player. You
Forza
can make
Milan.
any player good in FIFA career mode.
No, but he's like one of those players who have like high potential.
No, but you literally can make any player good in FIFA career mode.
Yeah, but that's how we always get our information on the new talents. See if they're any good in FIFA.
Banter, great banter. All right, so I think that's about it for soccer. We have some basketball news. You got anything more for soccer or no?
No, that's it.
No, yeah. Yeah. We've been moving for a little bit. We're
We're
approaching
creeping
an
up,
hour.
creeping up on an hour. No,
Yeah.
we're gonna have an average view time of like 30 seconds once they see the time.
I mean, if you made it this far, I mean, drop a comment.
Yeah,
saying,
if you made it this far, let us know.
say we gotta have like something special, like so
Yeah.
like they'll comment something special so we know they made it this far.
Comment Jaka.
Yeah, granted.
Granted Jaka.
No,
Oh,
just
you can't
Jaka.
even.
I mean,
Dude, no one knows how to spell
it's
that. No, no, no.
XHA.
We need something easier. something easier.
KA.
Comment
Fuck.
fuck.
Jinx.
Comment fuck Jorginho. I feel like no one's gonna spell it right either.
Jaka's not hard to spell.
XHAKA.
We got Rooney on these covers. Let's say, bang, Messi. Comment Messi.
Comment Messi if
Comment
you
Messi. Here we go. Bang.
comment Messi
Bang.
goat. Messi
no,
goat.
No, do not comment.
Yes,
that.
he is
Do
the
not
goat.
comment that. I'm gonna delete the comment.
Easy.
I'm gonna delete the comment.
Easy. He's the goat. No question.
I'm gonna shadow ban the word goat. No, yeah, but comment Messi if you made it this far. Thanks. I mean, if you have, thank you. We appreciate it. So we got Hawks Bucks last night. Big shocker. I mean,
Giannis went out though,
I mean,
and with no Trae Young, shocker. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I was surprised. No, I wasn't surprised that Trae Young wasn't playing. But even when Giannis was in the game, the Hawks were leading the entire game. Basically. Yeah. And then Giannis went down. There was no help for them.
We were talking about an ACL tear, maybe.
Yeah, which is that. I mean, every team's getting fucking hurt, dude. It's sad to see. Lou Will, Lemon Pepper Lou. He's got a. You ever hear that story? Lemon Pepper Lou.
I know that's his nickname,
No,
but I don't know the story behind it. What is it?
He's got his own wing at some strip clubs, some big ass strip clubs.
Is he really?
They got like world famous wings. So funny.
Lemon Pepper Lou. What a legend.
Baller, complete baller.
Of course, it's at a strip club too.
No, yeah, they apparently got like amazing wings there.
We might need to visit one of these days.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta, so we'd have to take a trip. Probably get shot. So. Lou Will dropped 21. Great game. Bojan Bogdanovic, 20 points too. I mean, their entire team showed up. Everyone on the team played well.
Except for John Collins, he had 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they wanted to win, this is how they played. If they wanted to win, every player had to show up, and they did. So I respect it. I mean, I'm getting a little nervous for the Bucks because especially with Giannis going down, we're gonna see they're a much different team. Their offense is completely changed. So we're gonna see the Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday show. Seriously, I don't think there's much of a chance that Giannis plays Game 5. I think it's very minimal. But I do think I think Trae Young's possibly. I think he's gonna be he's questionable right now to play Game 5. It's gonna be interesting. I'll give my pick once I've kind of learned more about the injury status. But
I think my bet is Giannis is probably done for the series.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna say Hawks in 7. Because there's a better chance that Trae Young comes back than Giannis.
I think Trae Young. If Trae Young does not play, I think the winner of Game 5 wins the series. Also, because
I go Hawks in 7. I'm gonna throw that out there. That's a hot take.
It's not really a hot take anymore, though. Like
if
you said it to me last game, like I'd be like, you're crazy. But before last game, but yeah, with Giannis getting hurt, I don't think that's crazy.
It's definitely possible. Especially Trae Young is gonna come back probably the next game or the game after that.
Yeah,
I would bet.
I'm gonna say if there's no Trae Young Game 5 and no Giannis, which I don't think there will be Giannis, there's no chance probably. I'm taking the Bucks. And if Trae Young plays, I'm taking the Hawks. And I'm taking the winner of Game 5 in 6 games though. Like whatever team wins Game 5, they win Game 6 though.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. But depends who plays and who doesn't. If no Trae Young, I'm taking the Bucks in 6. If Trae Young plays, I'm taking the Hawks in 6. I mean, it's a big if. So
Hawks in 7.
We'll find out. And then we got Suns Clips tonight, Game 6. They're playing in Los Angeles.
Clips in 7.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Got to see it through. Playoff P's is a menace to society.
I just don't see a way that the Suns lose 3 games in a row.
I know they probably don't. It probably don't happen. But I'm just gonna say it.
I think
fuck it.
I don't know, man. It's so tough. I kind of want to see this game go to Game 7. I want to see John.
I want to see him sweat a little bit.
I don't want this to be that much of a cakewalk for him to make it to the finals. But I think the Suns will win tonight. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Game 7. Wouldn't mind that at all. And,
okay, I go Clips in 7, Hawks in 7. Clips win it all.
Clips win it all. No Kawhi. Imagine the scenes.
I would love to see it.
Imagine the season.
That's like that. I honestly don't think that's gonna happen, but that's what I'm gonna say is gonna happen.
That's what you want to happen.
Yeah,
Fair
that's what I
enough.
want to happen. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Sorry, John.
No, yeah. We
John, you're definitely not even listening to this point. So
No, I think John will probably make it this far.
you think so?
Yeah, I think John. I think the people that will make it this far, I'm going to say 3 names. I think probably if I had to bet, Kayla Barbosa, because she's told me she's watched every episode.
Goat.
Pat's told me he's watched every episode too.
Goat.
And I think John. I'm pretty sure John's watched every episode too.
Goat.
I think AJ too. Obviously.
Cole watches him too.
Oh, yeah.
Cole, and by the way, tomorrow night, right?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, Cole Magnotta, special guest
Coming
on
the
the show.
pod. Coming on the pod.
Talk some NBA action.
Yeah, we're
He's
gonna
gonna give us some good insight. He's the next best thing we have to Adrian Wojnarowski.
I mean, he's a little bit delusional though. Just putting that out there.
No, he's a genius.
All right, yeah.
He's delusional until it actually happens.
I mean, that's how it
yes.
goes. That's how it goes every time.
Yes.
But yeah. All right. So we got the new camera today. We got a lot of new setups coming in. So it's kind of cool. It's we're really starting to evolve. I think the camera quality looks 10 times better. I mean, from what I see.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm gonna see how it looks when we upload it. But that's about it. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah. So that's all we got to say for today. Just want to appreciate all of you who've made it this far.
Don't forget to comment Messi.
Yeah, comment Messi if you made it this far. We love you.
Over Kayla Barbosa's gonna be pissed about that. She's gonna be like, "Why Messi out of all?"
Because Messi's better than Ronaldo.
It's just because he was on the cover.
Nope.
It was a FIFA game.
No, because he's the GOAT. That's why. Because he's the GOAT.
No, very false. All right, wrap it up.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and catch you next time. Peace.